Hey, Marilyn. North Carolina, Alamance County. I'm not at my chill spot. Yep, I'm in the States. Yep. What about you? Where are you from? Oh, you're in Pennsylvania? I got you. What is that? Just the cold air. You were lucky to find gentlemen to help you out? You mean a bunch of guys donated you money? Not really a gentleman. You're tired of this fucking government? I'm tired of this fucking government, bro. I'm supposed to get paid today, albeit it's the 21st through the 26th. I always get paid the 21st. I didn't even get paid today yet for YouTube. You're tired of this government. No, I'm tired of this government. I'm tired of being like shadow banned and all this other goddamn bullshit. Like, no, bro. If my channel was left the fuck alone and there wasn't all this alternative goddamn bullshit being done to it, no, I'd be the fuck out of homelessness 3 goddamn months ago. Probably earlier than that. In reality, if I wasn't privatizing all my videos like a dipshit, like, you know, I'd probably be out of homelessness like 6 months ago. In reality. But I've been dealing with cyber-stalking, pedophile, drug addict, terrorists, non-fucking stop that need to have their fucking heads explode. Or have, like, suffer an aneurysm or something, dude. Like, I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of the shitty people and I'm tired of the shitty government. Yeah. Tired of being leeched off and not getting paid for what the fuck work I do. Tired of putting my head in a goddamn shopping block for people. Running all the risk while they sit on their ass and do nothing. And I do all the work. Wish I could sit in a base surrounded by people. No, I'm out here in the elements. I don't have a safety net. Like, no. You're a pussy. And sorry, I'm speaking of generalities because I'm pissed off at the government right now, dude. Bunch of fucking cowards, dog. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired of seeing this stolen valor. Like, just take the uniform off or I will put you in cuffs and cut it off of you. And throw you in jail naked. And whoever claps your cheeks, I don't care. I don't care if they shank you 1,000 times. I don't care. Like, I'm getting fed the fuck up. Jesus. Yep, Carlos. Never give anyone an inch. It's with anyone. You give them an inch, he'll take a mile. Me, I'm politically independent, man. I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to move forward if every 4 to 8 years, you know, the other political party's tearing down trillions of dollars of infrastructure. Rather than figure out what can stay and be amended and what can really go. Because you can create a piece of legislation, but within 4 to 8 years of that legislation existing, there are people that have found loopholes and ways to get around it. And instead of just outright getting rid of that piece of legislation, lawmakers can amend it. But they'd rather be vindictive partisan politics and be like, nope, we're getting rid of that. Fuck the people. Fuck all that money we put into it as well. Fuck their tax dollars. They don't like it, I'll just send the military at them to kill them. That's how they look at it. That's how they look at it. If I don't send the military, I'll just send a criminal organization to kill them. Because they got their hands over there as well. Because as you can see, they're fighting the war and drugs over there in Venezuela and Colombia. Their heads in the sand to the Bloods, the Crips, the mob, the fucking Hells Angels here. All these domestic criminal organizations in human trafficking, the drug trade, gun trafficking, all this shit. Nope, their heads in the sand. You ain't solving shit. And the corruption that is existing within the U.S. government is still there because you're not doing shit about it. Like, sure, you can go clean the streets of the homeless people all you want, but the problem was the law enforcement officers not enforcing the law. There's nothing wrong with being homeless, but if you're trying to assault somebody, that's assault. That's a ticketable offense. You're doing drugs in front of people, ticket. Shit in public defecation, ticket. Camping on the sidewalk, obstruction of traffic, albeit it's foot and bicycle traffic. It's still traffic nonetheless, obstruction of traffic, ticket. I have a job, I'm a monetized YouTuber. Peter, I don't need a Chinese boyfriend. I appreciate it, I'm flattered. No, no, bro, no. Chinese woman. Tiny woman. Yeah, it is. It's not a job to you because you're not a monetized YouTuber. You would consider it a job if you were a monetized YouTuber, but no, you'd rather be a useless piece of shit and come in this stream and talk shit to me. Shouldn't you be at work right now? John Jordan? No, God, no, Peter. Peter, no. No, Peter. Chinese woman. I need woman. I need that estrogen. I need that estrogen. Don't try to clap these cheeks, bro. No. No. Not monetized enough to afford an apartment? Actually, yeah, I am. I'm just so shadow banned. And people have like shadow webbed my like stream into like a trillion places. So like everyone's like all distorted out versus being here because of the cancel culture gaslighting they've been doing on my name and literally like throttling my money. I'm sorry, homie, you can't have 300,000 people look at your channel and, you know, give $4 for every 1,000 views. It don't add up that way. I think it's like $4.29 every 1,000 views. It don't work that way. You know, you don't have 17 cents in your ad revenue when you get 1,000 views and you're supposed to get $4. Like, no. It's robbery. It is everyone else's fault, quite literally. How much money do I parasite? Dude, I pay taxes. You're parasiting off of me now. Y'all the ones like claiming for student loan debt forgiveness because y'all went to school and decided to go to school and party instead of focus on school. Now you're like tens of thousands of dollars in debt because you decided to make a piss poor decision as an adult. No one forced you to do that. That was a you problem. Quit trying to make us pay for your problem. You know, you're already paying $5 a gallon for milk. You keep forgiving that student loan debt, you might as well bounce that milk up to $10. Like, no, you gonna stay broke, homie. You gonna work, you gonna pay your debt off. You gonna be an adult and have accountability for your actions. I mean, y'all have been y'all have been fighting the hell out of them controls too, by the way, to like avoid accountability for your actions. I mean, you are slamming into everything. And I'm personally like kind of getting pissed off, but it's like also becoming comical to me. Because you're just like literally undiagnosed Down syndrome at this point. Like quite literally. Morning, Michael. Alright, let me just ban and block this person. I don't really care about these people. Well, what do you do for work? It's usually how it can go if you like graduate. When you graduate high school, if you graduate early or right at 18 and go right into college, you know, by the time you're 22, you're coming out with like your bachelor's and then into a career. So like, I mean, it's feasible. I'm just curious what you do. I was different when I was 18. I did the whole I'm gonna take time for me bullshit. I mean, I studied and shit, but like, you know, I never went to school. It was one of those, oh, I'll put it off, I'll go, and here I am at 32 now. My birthday was Sunday. You know. But I'm still smarter than most college students. I don't care. Like, unless you got into like astrophysics or something, like, no, I really don't care. And even then, like, through basic common sense, I could probably still compete with you, and you wasted all that money on a college education when you could have got it for free on Google. And your local libraries. Like, quite literally. No, work sparse everywhere. Everyone wants to act like they're hiring and all that, but... No, there you go. Congratulations. I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, like, bro, I run your country. Like, I don't get paid for it. What I do is a lot more important than what you do. I know that for sure. So I don't know if you're trying to have like a competition with me or what. But I don't care. I don't sleep on the streets. I sleep in the woods. So that way, at least, like, you know, they gotta step on leaves and, like, you know, you'll hear a damn snap or something. You know, and it'll wake you up. I don't like sleeping on the streets where you're, like, on concrete and, like, asphalt and, like, people can walk kind of quiet. Well, when you put an application in, the goal is when you put the application in, you're supposed to go in and talk to the hiring manager or a manager in general that is going to be associated with the hiring manager. Like, you go in and be like, hey, can I please speak to the manager, please? And when you get the moment, like when they get a free moment, you know, because they could be busy. But when you get that free moment, you know, introduce yourself, say, hey, I filled out an application. I just wanted to give you a name with a face and show you that I have actual interest to show up and, you know, give you a face with a name. And if you wouldn't mind looking into my application that I applied for earlier today in this position. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. I can see you're clearly busy. You know, you kind of got to word it how you read the room and what's actually all going on there. But something along those lines. I sleep on the dirt. Yeah, I changed my profile picture. I don't know if it's going to change here. Oh, it did change here finally. Yeah, I saw that this morning. It's a Black Widow. And it's about to freeze to death. I had to pick it up, put it on a leaf, and throw it in a water heater room. So it's probably back alive and healthy. I hope it don't want to come find me and crawl around on me. I don't need that crawling around on me. I don't need getting bit by that. I said the jumping spiders like to crawl around on me and hang out with me and stuff. I don't need Black Widows crawling around on me. Yeah, I saved it. It's a spider, man. Albeit it's incredibly venomous, it really has an important function. Because it also micromanages the other spiders, too. And stops them from getting out of hand. I bet. It's getting down to the 40s. It's cooling down. I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's cooled down a lot. You know, if I acclimated to it a little bit better, no, I could be out here in a t-shirt sleeping at night. Like, I could care less. And I wouldn't get like a head cold or like, you know, congested. No, I don't have HIV. I'm STD free, dog. Thank the Lord. And then, hey, Citra Arctic. Yeah, Michael, I know, because they don't check their career. Most people get in a career that's like dead. You know, it'll be a hot market, but then it dies out. Like, I don't know. Forensic science, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Hot market. But by the time you graduate, no, it ain't a hot market anymore. It's a dead market. It's pretty much died out. And you wasted all that time getting that degree for nothing. You know, a dead market, like a market that's not going to be dead is your typical things like science, technology, engineering, and math. And like science, it can be the umbrella term for like the medical field and all that stuff too. Those are pretty much fields that are never going to die. They're always going to be invested in the economy. Always, because it's always ever advancing. You're a banana? No, you're not a banana. I already showed you I'm the banana a few nights ago. You ain't gonna see it too well right now because I'm like not in like different lighting. No, you're not a banana. Your profile picture may be a banana, but you ain't no damn banana. You ain't no Soraka. You ain't no banana. Order the banana, bitch. Heals for days. God, being sober feels so fucking weird. I ain't vaped today. And like the vape chemicals, bro, like, oh my God. Like, no, my mind feels like still, idle, not just. Yellow? What? You mean purple? Sriracha's like purple, dog. My age, I turned 32 Sunday. I gave you the courage to ask somebody out. Dear God, buddy, you're down bad. Yeah, I appreciate that, Carlos. Yeah, it was Sunday. I can't wait for next year, personally. I'm 33. And then, hey, Carmen. Well, I appreciate the late birthday statements. It's got a lot more chemicals in it with the nicotine vape shit. And all that THC, P and A crap, all that mushroom extracts and everything else. Born from America. Well, North Carolina, Alamance County. Oh, I appreciate that. I will get a coffee next month when I get paid next month. At the end of next month. I'll get a soda. I don't drink coffee. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. I don't know. All I know is I'm not vaping for a bit. Because, like, dude, no. I'm going to be honest with you. If y'all are all vaping, literally, put it down. Just put it down. Trust me. Put it down. Trust me. Put it down. I don't care if you vape in the THC or the nicotine ones. Put it down. Please, trust me. Put it down for, like, 2 days, 3 days. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Just put it down for 3 days. Want to hang out sometime? I don't know. Are you a chick? Dude, no, bro. No. Gay. Ren's, no, it's not. It's really not. It's really not, but I'm telling you, like, if you could just get off of them. Like, I know everyone's kind of getting stressed out and shit, and probably got their minds running like a trillion thoughts a second. Like, literally, if you got a vape pen, put it down. Seriously. You'll thank me. Like, literally put it down, throw it out your car window, something, get rid of it. Don't get another one. Take a couple days off. Make sure that shit's manufactured in America, please. Just put it down. Trust me. Trust me, put it down. You go be like a velociraptor tripping off mushrooms. I don't know if y'all seen that animation yet. Just put it down. Oh, God. Do I have a trade? Yes, I have it. Dude, there's nothing I can't do. That I said don't. If I set my mind to it, there's nothing I can't do. India stuff. Yeah, dude, dude, just put it down. Trust me. Like, the amount of peace my mind is at right now, like, you have no idea. Like, I'm starting to get irritated, bro. I'm just sitting there trying to lay down and go to sleep, and I have like a trillion thoughts and shit going on. Now, it's nothing. It's just blank, empty. Peaceful. Albeit people have been coming in getting derogatory and shit. They're like, whew. Jose, I am homeless because I told a cop to go do their job. And they did not like that. And I told them to go do their job after I made a post about the way station in my area being closed for about nearly a year. It opened up the next day, and I told a cop to go do their job. They didn't like that. They arrested me for resistant truck delay. And then they disposed of the case, so I have to fight the court for them to expose it, like, and put it out in public view. And this was back in August 12th, 2022 through September 15th, 2022, when I was incarcerated for 34 days. You know, I've been out here for nearly 3 years. A lot of people are like, why didn't you have a job and stuff? Like, no, Helen Keller's been out here in my town giving out SurSafe licenses and promotions to everybody. You know, they're cool. Like Helen Keller's cool. People cross-contaminating food. The manager being late all day doing drugs on shift. Like, you know, they have no, like, idea what the fuck they're doing. But, like, long story short, that's kind of why I'm homeless. So if I apply somewhere, I'm pretty much, albeit I don't have any felonies, I might as well be treated like a felon. So, like, when I apply somewhere, no, it takes like 8 months for me to get a job. Need to move on. Move on from what? I think you need to take your own advice. This ain't a country for old men. I think it's time for you to move on, resign while you can. Dwelling much. No, someone asked me a question. You're just getting blocked, banned, deleted for being a moron. I have a job right now. And I am on the East Coast. Blocked, banned, deleted. I don't know. I'm a monetized YouTuber. If you would kindly stop trying to throttle my YouTube stream and everything, I'd be the fuck out of homelessness already. Again, stop. Good morning, and thank you. I appreciate that, Draven. I know you are, Jay. I know you are pathetic. That's nice self-projection. Thank you. The first step is, you know, getting over denial. You're getting there, Jay. That's good. I'm glad you realize you're pathetic. There you go. You're slowly getting there. I appreciate that, Draven. You have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. How do I deal with the cold weather? I got layers. Like, albeit if it gets really cold, I got one more jacket I can put on in between this Carhartt and this hoodie. And then I got another pair of sweats. I got multiple socks. And then I got a blanket. And then, like, I lay on styrofoam. That pretty much gets me 6 inches off the ground. And I got a blanket. And if it gets, like, too bad, I got a nylon blanket that I can put on the styrofoam and just reflect more heat into me from my blanket being covered over top of me. I don't need a fire. It could be negative 20, 30 degrees out here. I'll be fine in my shelter sleeping. That's how I deal with the winter. I appreciate that, Kevin. I got a lot more positive vibes today because I, not touched a vape yet today. Or all day yesterday. Feeling a little bit better, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to go ahead and put that one out there. Because, no, homie, I could be sitting here talking to y'all, bro, and I'm over here thinking of, food and shit. The whole fucking time, not clear-minded, calm, focused, clear mind, where you just, talk and it's all black in your head type thing. No. On that vape, bro, I'm over there green peppers, onions, yeah. But I'm still saying what I'm saying. Albeit you don't hear me saying that, but in my head, it's peppers. And it's oh my God, I can't keep doing this. And albeit it's not saying peppers, it's just images of peppers and shit. It's it was getting annoying. Yeah, up north will be a little bit different. I may or may not need a fire up north. I don't know. I'd have some wood just in case I needed a fire, but I'd still try to go without a fire up north. Yes, YouTube's my only source of income right now. I mean, I am trying to be a political advisor, but no one in the American government wants to hire me. Everyone else in the international community wants to fucking hire me, albeit if I've been an adversary to them or not. No, they want to take me in, open arms, roll out the fucking goddamn red carpet and get this shit done and over with and win. Period. You do what I say, you win. Period. There's no if, and, or but about it. You do what I say, you win. And I don't even have to be in front of the fucking camera like that in front of everybody. I'm just somebody off in the shadows that comes and talks to you about the political shit we got going on. That's it. Not even over on their camera. Yeah, karate. Because some of the areas you go in, you go out on the streets and you act like a buffoon. No, you ain't coming back from the streets. Some places ain't all nice, Some places ain't all sunshine and rainbows, and even if they look it, they still got a dark past there. Call you a street pharmacist now? Give them a bunch of lewds and shit. Yeah, they're like Leonardo DiCaprio with the Lambo going down the stairs. God, the sun is killing me with this angle. I'm trying to keep y'all out of it. There we go, it's a little bit better. Now I'm sitting on a slope. That's gonna kill my spawn. Trying to keep y'all out of the sun. How anyone can be homeless in the richest country is baffling to me. No, it shouldn't be that baffling. I mean, bro, they literally are crucifying people and destroying people's lives because they condone Charlie Kirk's death. How does that make them any better to destroy someone else's life? Two wrongs don't make a right. Albeit what they're doing is wrong, but it's kind of within their constitutional rights to do so. And at the end of the day, everyone's still failing to realize the Jeffrey Epstein list ain't been released yet. Homie, that shit's getting released. Or I'm telling you, you're going to watch more people get shot in the neck. As you can see, someone had a deer stand looking at where he's going to come out of Air Force One. Homie, you're going to die if you don't release that list. It's we the people. We the people are tired of you. It is time for you to resign. And release the list or you're gonna start dying. Dude, no, they're tired of it. Do all this all you want. No. Leave while you can. Because that swamp's gonna get cleaned all right. One neck at a time. Dude. I'm homeless because the way station in my area was closed for about 8 months. I made a Facebook post about it. It opened up the next day. Well, I decided to go up to a cop and be an abysmal winner and tell them to go do their fucking job. They didn't like that, and they took out a warrant for my arrest and arrested me. I was in jail for 34 days. That's kind of how I got up out here and like homeless and shit. This is all back in 2022. Oh, Carlos, it's going to get worse. The prices are going to get worse. Especially since he's trying to go back to forgiving student loan debt that he was avidly against. Like, bro, we can't add another $1.2 trillion in debt to our country. Just because you wanted to be a fucking idiot, immature adult and go to college and party. That's not my problem. That's not we the people's problem. That's a you problem. Don't ask us to pay for your financial mistake. And then, like, what about the people who paid off their college student loan like 50 years ago? What about them? Are they going to get forgiven? Are they going to get, like, a stimulus check? Like, why are you so special to have your student loan debt forgiven and not all these other people before you? Or people who are just paying off their debt and finishing it when you get yours forgiven. How is that fair to them? Where's their compensation? And in reality, the student loan debts he's going to forgive anyways are going to be his supporters more than anything. And they're all Down syndrome monkeys. So, you know, you're not going to get much of an intellectual conversation out of them. It's going to go as far as Trump wants them to go. So their intellect's going to... And they're always going to be down here. They're never going to be up here because, like, you know, Trump's holding them down. Instead of encouraging intellectual growth and, like, challenging shit, so to speak, and, like, having constructive criticism or critical thinking to develop something that actually works for America. No, you got to stay down here, buddy. Why didn't Biden release the list? I tried, but you got to remember that Jeffrey Epstein died under Trump first. Then you had January 6th. Then you had the Afghanistan withdrawal. Then you had COVID. Well, COVID with Afghanistan withdrawal. All the fucking impeachment hearings. Wearing a fake beard? This ain't a fake beard, bro. Like, this ain't fake, bro. Yeah, I know, but Trump's kind of pushing it, trying to, like, appease voters and kind of keep his polls numbers up. I just read an article on it, like, from yesterday. And my hair would be down, and, like, you know what, I'd take it down. It needs to come down anyways, because I sleep with it in a ponytail. Albeit it's hot right now. I'm getting hot. I hear a fur rat moving on a tree. Damn, losing all my hair out of that. Like, somebody taking a hammer to the head ain't going to be the worst of their, like, worries. I'm going to be honest with you. Just wean her? Bubba, what? Ja Rich, I really don't want to be a billionaire. Albeit if I made $1 billion all year, like, bro, I'd probably only keep, like, maybe 100,000 to myself all year. I would not want, like, you know, because, like, I'd take some out just to keep my business insured, but, like, no. I'd probably save, like, 100,000 for myself, maybe 200K, and just give the rest away, like, back to my community, charities, and, like, other investments and shit like that. I would be in control of it all, but I'd pretty much give the rest of it away. Like, even 100K a year is a lot. Like, do I have a plan to get off the streets? Yeah, I'm growing my monetized YouTube. I got 15,000 subscribers, Lord willing, I'm ever growing. I got like nearly 100,000 returning viewers every month, and I'm slowly but surely growing every month. I get like 1,000 subscribers every month. Most people can only get like 10 subscribers every month, so I'm happy with the numbers and the growth I've had. I've had a better exponential growth than that. Some months I could jump like 5,000 subscribers, especially when like I pop off in the algorithm. I started taking off there. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I kept going on that algorithm before they stopped me, like, no, Bo, I'd have more subscribers than Mr. Beast right now. I would have more subscribers than Mr. Beast like 4 months ago. But they got in the way because they knew they were getting replaced. Period. Yeah, but like Lord willing, slowly, piece by piece, and I'm becoming more financially independent. But like, Lord willing, I'm becoming more financially independent, and the Lord's piecing my life together, one day at a time here. Become an actor. I mean, I need to go. I'm gonna go to the Hollywood, like a Hollywood horror show, and like scare people there. I wouldn't mind acting. Like, I like acting. It's kind of fun. It just depends on the role and stuff. You know, I'm not going to do anything that has to do with homosexuality as an actor, though. I can't do it. And even then, if I did something with a woman, I really don't want to kiss you and I don't want to have sex with you in there. Because at the end of the day, I may not have a girlfriend now. I may get a girlfriend in the future, and that scene's going to come up, and I'm going to get my ass chewed out. More than I'm already going to get my ass chewed out if she ever goes back and views any of this content. Like, bro, I'm starting off with the worst handicap in a relationship. Starting off in the doghouse. I'm an idiot. I mean, this is true. I have dumb moments myself. I mean, I am a blonde. My hair color shows from time to time. Yeah, it kind of is, Carlos. But hey, you can walk straight on the crooked line, though. How about that? You don't have to weave her off it as long as you're on the line. It may be curved, but hey, you walk in the line. I'm doing this to say, yeah, I'm trying to save money. It's just, you know, when inflation keeps going up because Trump doesn't know what the fuck he's doing over here wanting to tariff everybody. China, he wants to tariff China at 155%. I want you to understand you're about to be paying 155% tariff to import your goods you sent over there to get manufactured by China back into America. Homie, that's going to hit your pocket so hard. Just wiener. You walk the line, Johnny Cash. I walk the line. I don't even know that song, so I can't sing it really. And then, yeah, the Lord bless you as well there, Evan. I appreciate that. I'm sorry I said that, responded that late. They're banned, Sessler. You don't have to waste time responding to them. Save your sanity. I got it. I blocked and banned them. Don't worry. Save your sanity. How old am I? I turned 32 Sunday. It was my birthday Sunday. You too, Vista Way. Thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day. Taking a break from taking a break. What do you mean? Well, I appreciate that, Vista. Thank you. All right, Michael, have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. That's kind of the goal here, Jose. Like, I mean, I'm upset I could be further ahead than I am a few months ago, but at the same point, like, I'm still growing at a good, pretty exponential rate that, you know, I don't want to complain with. Because, you know, there's a lot of people who are streaming and stuff, and, like, bro, they probably only got 10 subscribers all month. I'm over here with 1,000 more. So, you know, I'll take my wins where I get them. No. Oh, do-do-do-ch. Why'd the feline keep failing the test? Because he was a cheetah. Do-do-do. My side hustle is a main hustle. My main hustle is just being throttled because people want me to, like, they want me to lower myself down to them and suffer like them because they're miserable, worthless pieces of shit and never want to amount to anything in their life. Period. Like, we're going to go ahead and establish that boundary line today. You chose to be happy and content where you are with your life. Me? No, I'm trying to get a career with benefits and fix my country and get these pedophile, terroristic, drug addicts the fuck out of here. I want to be president, not some manager of a piece of shit restaurant or establishment that's more than likely aided and abetted in some way, shape, or form to the Jeffrey Epstein list. I'm good, homie. I got more morals and ethics than that, and I'll put my faith and trust into God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, and Sacred Bible to take care of me. Rather than just sell my soul working for Satan. No, thank you. I'm in North Carolina. Near like I'm in the Alamance County region. You turn 50, you retired. The retirement age is like 65, homeboy. Well, for your Social Security, excuse me. They raised it. Why you bullshitting? Because if you pulled it earlier than that, you fucked yourself out of a lot of money, homeboy. You only getting like 30% of what you earn. Yeah, Tim, you are delusional, for sure. Not showing you my dick. What kind of comment is that? Thank God YouTube hid that one. Block, ban, delete. This is YouTube, not OnlyFans. And I'm not making an OnlyFans. I'm not promoting harlotry or charlatan or being a charlatan. No. Block, ban, delete. Cool, I've worked my butt off my entire life too. I don't get paid for it, dog. Nah, winters are easy for me, dude. I go out here without a fire. Pretty easy. The Army's been trying to recruit me forever. You inhaled acid? That's not smart, Daniel. The funny thing is, I kind of went on detox yesterday, too. I put the vape down. I got tired of that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, they should, kind of-ish. Unless you have a pension from, like, the military, and you retired from the military after 20 years of service. That way you claim a pension and a Social Security check. And then you have all the VA benefits and all that stuff. Yeah, I get it, Daniel. Hey, trust me, I know that the sober mind's gonna get you. I'll be on smoking cigarettes still. Like, no, me putting down that nicotine vape. Nah, bro. Nah. Yeah. Comanos, yes, it does. Oh, it's a wolf spider. I gotta be careful. It's right there. Morning, beautiful. Good morning. I'm not misreading like 50 messages. Nah, it's a wolf spider. Wherever it ran off to. I don't know where it ran off to. No, it's still there. No, the Black Widow is my profile picture. I saw this morning. It was about to freeze to death. I picked it up on a leaf and I put it in like a room, like a water heater room. At like a restaurant. I just opened the door and threw it in there. I appreciate that, Seltzer. You have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Nathaniel, I charge my phone through my AI synthetic reptilian body. I escaped from Area 51, and this phone that I have coming out in 2035 that charges off the human electromagnetic activity without shutting down the vital organs. Don't tell anyone, though. But that's how I charge my phone. All I gotta do is hold my phone on my hand, and it charges right through my finger. And the electromagnetic current going through my hand. I don't speak German, but I'm doing all right. How about yourself, Couch? Not much gear shift. What's up with you? Hey, heathen. Hey. Forgiveness and gratitude are the keys for breaking the chains. What? What chains? The chains are already broken off of me. I'm just whipping the fuck out of you with them now. Yeah, it was a joke, Daniel. If y'all didn't get that. Like, no, I just charged my phone at, like, an outlet, though. At a restaurant, on the outside of the building. I don't know if you're in America or not. Like, if you're not in America, outside outlets are, like, confusing to people. They're like, what? They're not on the inside? They're on the outlet. You know what I mean? What do I do all day when I don't stream? I look at politics, I listen to music, I pray to the Lord, watch stuff on YouTube, eat, charge my phone, sit back and enjoy nature, you know, stop and smell the roses, so to speak. How'd you break free in 2019? Yeah, I know, Carlos. No, to earn a pension, you have to work, but you have to serve 20 years in the military and get a military pension. And then when you come out of the military and you go into the civilian sector and work, you can retire and get your retirement check too. And then you have a pension and a retirement check slapped together. I've seen it. You can live a very comfortable life. I've seen it. I don't cook my own meals. I can, but I don't. I don't want to have like carry around all that extra cooking equipment, and like it's more headache than it's worth. I'd like to cook my own food, but when I can go to the store, spend $5, get something to eat, and it's already cooked for me, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Kason. Or Cassandra. Excuse me. I know. I know. It's funny though, because like, you know, with the whole like student loan debt, people having $32,000 in student loan debt, like, bro, I have $38,000 in medical debt from a cyberstalker situation because I was getting cyberstalked. Like, cry me a river, please. From a problem y'all caused anyways as college students, let alone everyone else. It just became a situation of they can't stop us all. Long story short. So, like, you know, when karma comes around and slaps you in the mouth, don't go crying. Please, take it. Take it like a man or a woman. That's the funny thing. Even when I get money and all this shit, like, to get my own spot, my credit score is destroyed. Like, y'all are retarded. YouTube's working out just fine. I'm not going anywhere. They have been trying to cancel me for nearly a year now. I'm not going anywhere. It's over. I already prayed for my protection on this stream. It's done. It's over. I'm taking over YouTube and America. It's done. It's over. I've already got a hospital. I've got the police department in my area. I own this entire state. Like, it's over. And then because I own this entire state, it's become a federal issue, which makes me leading to owning the federal government. It's over. Like, bro, I'm practically acting president. Period. It's over. Like, you, like, killed yourself. I'm not on any drugs. Anyways, I'm gonna block, ban, delete you. I don't, like, you won't even say how you broke the Matrix 4 years ago. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I like the winter, though, for being homeless out here, Cassandra. It's fun. North Carolina, Alamance County. They give all that. They give all those resources to the illegal immigrants, Jamie. Lord willing, Cassandra. Not much, Dortech. Or do Eurotech. What do I feel about making long videos? I always make long videos. Like, bro, I have streams that are like 14 hours long, 10, 11, 8, 9. You know, some might be 30 minutes, but like, no, most of my streams are several hours long. I know some people prefer shorter content, but like, meh. I've been there where I've wanted to like just binge watch shit. No, there's a 12-hour stream, sit down on my couch, watch it. If I pass out, I pass out. I don't care. I'll wake up, rewind. I used to do that shit with John B. Allen's content, Sean Ryan. Like, hell, there was I don't know. I want to say it's Dragon Blitz. He's like a Symphony of the Night, like, speedrunner type thing. I know he probably does other games and stuff, but I know he strictly does, like, Symphony of the Night. But, like, no, I'd, like, let a week go by. Let him build up a bunch of content and just go sit in the living room, watch it on TV. Especially after I've been handling politics all fucking day. I'm like, okay, I need to watch something else. These are real videos, content. Like, what do you mean? Bro, you mean all that edited bullshit? And you miss all, like, the fuck shit ass? What the fuck's that? You miss all that? Nah, fuck that. You gonna get it raw, boy. This is when I had a house. When I had a house. Obviously, I don't have a couch to pass on. I mean, the ground I can consider my couch, but hey, from North Carolina. That fake altered bullshit that AI is doing now, and they've gotten rid of all their video editors and all this other content people make that they don't do themselves. No, they got this editor, that editor, this person, that person, this whole group. Like, no, do the work yourself. Quit being lazy as fuck. Not gonna make anybody moderate my chat. Like, bro, I know, like, even if I made the money, I still ain't gonna be able to pay you enough for the therapy you're gonna need to deal with these type of people that come through on a daily basis. Especially when I keep growing and there's just more and it's just nothing but pure troll comments and them having to read and block that all day. Like, no, you're gonna get pretty depressed in life. My favorite condiment. I got to be salt. Albeit that's, if I had to pick one, no, I'm kidding. But shit, I don't even know. It depends what I'm eating, what condiment I want to eat, and then like what I'm feeling. Because I could be going for something else. I can't say I have a favorite one. Hot sauce, I'm a spice freak. I can go from anywhere, the hottest pepper to like, you know, some spice. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, hey, Big Chungus. How you doing? You think that'll stop me? I don't care for sponsorships, because sponsorships are going to try to dictate what I say. There ain't no strings on me, baby. And then they're going to try to dictate how they want my channel direction to go. Stop smoking, you know, stop cussing, you know. Oh, we should start appeasing the kids more. No, fuck you. I'm going to do what I want. Favorite color, Power Ranger? I wasn't a big Power Ranger fan, I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's another reason why it's taking me so long to like earn money and all this other shit, because there's people that wanted trying to like dictate my life and shit are now just punishing me because they couldn't get in on the financial revenue they know that's coming my way. You know, they pretty much have to come to me crawling on their hands and knees and lick the toe jam out of my foot, off my foot when I take my boot out, my foot out my boot. I might consider it then. I don't know. You lick my feet clean. I might consider it. Money don't control shit, Bo. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Most Sacred Bible control everything. I'm in the States, man, North Carolina. Quite literally. Money ain't shit, boy. That's just paper. Trust me, that money is not, that look, when you're outside in the wild, that deer does not care you're a billionaire, dog. It's not gonna walk up to you and just sacrifice itself. Money don't control shit, but other stupid humans. That's it. Literally, it does. Like, literally, go outside, camp, go camp for a week. See how much money controls nature. Don't even fall into that psyop believing they can control the environment either. Like, no, they can't do shit, boy. They can't even protect the president, dog. How does a real U.S. citizen feel about Trump? I don't like Trump a little bit, personally. I got an issue with him not releasing the Jeffrey Epstein list, and we got a big issue to talk about here on the Al Baghdadi raid. I'll pull it up for you. Because, by the way, homeboy, Y'all, some of y'all, some video experts and shit like that, and like scientists and computer scientists, like, I know you can zoom on this, in on this better than this, and like just clean this up and see that this is a fucking dog. That's like more like the last frame you're gonna get before they disappear behind the bomb. Yeah, this is when they're kind of like forming on the wall, right here. I don't like Trump. We didn't get out. We got our own special forces unit. And that dog suffered electrical damage, all right. The electrical damage that circuited that bomb to get dropped right there. That was the electrical damage that suffered, all right. For goddamn sure. But where the fuck are y'all with y'all head in the sand? Like, no, homeboy, like literally, you know what you need to do. No. Boom. You know what you need to do. And I'm in America, North Carolina. Other than that, and those issues right there on Trump, like this time around, he's different. You know, he's actually listening a little bit, and he's trying to be appeasive, or I want to say appeasive, but appeasing, because he's definitely kind of moved in the direction I've kind of pushed on some of these issues with my like advice. Those are the two issues I have though, like release the Jeffrey Epstein list, and I have some questions about this al-Baghdadi raid. I get these answered, I can probably like ignore a bunch of shit. I guess. George, I don't know. I don't get caught up in that stupid bullshit. You know what I mean? I try to like wake up and treat everyone with fairness, kindness, and all that. I don't want to like get caught up in some stupid like gossip. You know what I mean? How the hell is that going to help our state if we're like fighting each other from like some city beef or like state beef? You know what I mean? You know, you got your high school rivalries for the football teams and shit, like college teams, but other than that, like, no, I don't know too many people beefing with each other. I got you, Carlos. That's some bullshit. Oh, hey, Jesse. James. Like, I don't get time for that shit. That whole, like, sorority, like, fraternity mentality, like, bro, that's childish to me, dog. That's gotta go. And no matter where you go in life, you have to deal with it. Whether it's the military, the government, like, no, like, bro, this is gonna stop. Like, I can't take it. Like, I do things for myself, and when I do it for myself, everything in my life starts going better. It gets better. The minute other people start to try to dictate my life or, like, give me ideas, and even, like, I've even humored some of them. No, my life's gotten worse. Like, please, just shut the fuck up. Hey, from America. Have I smoked meth recently? No, I don't smoke meth. Block, ban, deleted. Have you smoked meth recently? You ain't gonna be able to answer because you block, ban, deleted. There's 92 people in here. Oh, wow. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Feel free to comment down below. I'd like to like, share, subscribe. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. Stop smoking? No, I'm not going to stop smoking. I got you. Cool. I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County area. My day is going pretty good. You know, I'm 6 feet above ground still, Lord willing, so able to handle the trials and tribulations of the day, hitting the ground running, so to speak. I know smoking's bad for me. Hey, look, agent, I put the vape down, okay? I put the vape down. Is that good enough? Can I at least start there? I appreciate it, Mikey. The brand I get are the cheap kind. It's Tetons, this kind. I can get 2 packs of these for $6.81. Now, whether or not they're in your state, I don't know. You didn't donate $20, or it would have popped up you donated $20. Anyways. Again, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County area. If you were to check the description of the video, Choctaw, Nautic, if you go up to the 3 dots up here, or my profile picture, one of the two, click on that and go to the description. There's a bunch of basic Q&A answers of like how I ended up homeless, kind of like a brief story, why I've been out here for 3 years, and type stuff like that. You know, it's a very short excerpt, but like it answers a bunch of basic Q&A questions, so I'm not an answering machine repeating myself 500 times. I do like to tell y'all, so y'all, I don't like to make y'all work, and I do like to tell y'all, but I've like already repeated this story like 20 times already in like less than an hour, or a little over an hour. Well, excuse me, almost going on 2 hours. I've had jobs, many jobs. Again, like, bro, I'm about to get a job just in a fast food restaurant, like, record this person on camera cross-contaminating something and show y'all and be like, there you go. Let alone the manager, and be like, there you go, and I'm gonna walk the fuck out. Be like, there you go, right there, that's why I don't work here. Stupid, goddamn, idiotic, dumb motherfuckers. That's 2 years in goddamn prison, that's food tampering. And you want me to come in here as a monetized YouTuber on the stream and work with you and embarrass myself and work with you and like ignore that and make myself look bad? You're a joke. Shut the fuck up. I appreciate that kitten. Or kitties. I am. I'm staying up. I don't want to be mean to everyone, because there's actually some good employees in there that actually do their job. You know, they change their gloves, they wash their hands, you know, they follow the rules, they do what they were hired to do. But that's like 1% of the employees there. And they're shit on by all the other fucking losers that are in there. That have a job out of pity and need to be out here on the streets struggling, so they can learn to be appreciative of having a job and the rules they're hired to do. Like, you're getting paid a paycheck to follow those rules and do what the company wants you to do, not for you to ad-lib what the fuck you want to do. Bro, I'm a monetized YouTuber. I'm working right now as I speak. You're just a Down syndrome monkey that's jealous you're not a monetized YouTuber. Or you would be considering it work. Oh, I'm working my ass off. It's hard work. Having to deal with these goddamn trolls all day and all this other shit and all these tech issues. Like, no, it is work. Shut the fuck up with that shit. You're just jealous you don't have it as your line of work. That's all it is. And even if you did, you're too much of a pussy to come in here on your main account. Because you damn well know you can't fact check me in anything political. Like Charlie Kirk avoided me like goddamn Voldemort, homeboy. right along with Benny Johnson and everyone else that is like in the politics. Nope, just like look at me in this bruised head in the sand, boy. How much shave my head? Zero. Like, bro, I'm not shaving my hair or beard. I'm doing the Jesus Nazareth way where I don't trim my hair or my beard. Definition of hard work, yeah, I don't know the definition of hard work. Yeah, I've definitely not had to work out in 100-degree weather digging a fucking reservoir pond that was like 6 foot deep through like fucking oak trees' roots. Let alone doing like construction work and like setting up mobile homes when I was 18, volunteered up under a fucking mobile home, sitting on your goddamn knees and your ankles up here under a trailer digging like this. You move your head up, you hit the fucking crossbeam of the trailer. Having to dig a 4-inch hole that's perfectly level, taking a 40-inch block that's got to fit perfectly in that goddamn hole, pinching the fuck out of your fingers, put the weight thing on it, it ain't balanced, got to take it out, fix it, motherfucker. Carrying 80-pound goddamn shingles up on the roof in fucking 100-degree weather. Shut your goddamn bitch ass up. You don't know goddamn hard work yet. You don't know what it's like to work 16, 20-hour days. You don't know what it's like to leave at 11 o'clock in the morning, don't show up till 7 o'clock the next morning, go to bed for a few hours, wake up right at 11 and start that shit all over again. You don't know hard work. You struggle working an 8-hour shift when it's a ghost town. Like, no. Or think it's busy with like 5 customers in there. Yes, I follow Jesus. God, Jesus Christ, was written on a stick of Bible. Awesome. Bro, just following the Lord and like following Jesus' path to the T is work. I don't care if you don't do anything else but follow Jesus. Like, no, that's work, homeboy. You know how hard that is gonna be? Like, I'm tired of that shit. These people saying, get a job, get a job. It's like, bro, if I come into your work, I can fire you in like 5 seconds. I already know. Trust me, I've already had to deal with the dipshit co-workers that didn't want to listen to me. I had a vice president of my company come in the one of the restaurants I worked at that I've bitched about with cross-contamination issues and everything. Trust me, they called the store a fucking joke. I could have saved them, and they'd be like, oh, this is a great store. But no, they all like sold themselves out right in front of the vice president. I tried. I tried to warn them. They didn't want to listen. Keep lying to myself? Oh my God. If I wanted to lie to myself, oh my God. If I wanted to lie to myself, I'd say I deserve this shit. If I could do any job, what would it be? It'd be kind of what I'm doing now, because I could still go into the political advisory role here. I just wouldn't be able to stream it. But like I could post like my political content and stuff, so like. And I mean like advisory role. I don't give a fuck if it's the military or like your basic Congress legislation. Like, no, you can or can't do that. That's not gonna work. What about this, or this? And trust, homie, I will put you in the dirt when I start getting into like my mind, like really unleashing my mind onto how to kill people. Like, no, Bo. Trust me, I wouldn't have wasted $10 trillion in the global war on terror. That's for goddamn sure. Somebody don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, homie, you're fighting people in roads, flip-flops, and AKs. I don't know where $10 trillion came from. Like, homie, we've only spent $400 billion on Ukraine in damn near going on 4 years now. Homie, no, you suck. And I ain't talking about some piss-poor private on the front lines having to follow orders from Captain Dipshit. I don't want to say Captain Dipshit, but Captain Dumbass. Captain Dipshit probably knows what they're doing just a little bit. Stowful. I just do. I drink a lot of water, and like, I don't know. The Lord helps me keep my face clean. I don't got a proper answer for you there. I do get zits and stuff. My political views, I'm politically independent. Like, at the end of the day, I don't see how America's supposed to move forward if every 4 to 8 years we're tearing down trillions of dollars of infrastructure just for partisan political reasons. And like a perfect example, Title 42. I didn't want to get rid of that. I wanted Congress to amend it because it'd been around for, it'd been around 4 years, and it was that time to renew it. And they could have renewed it and amended loopholes that had arisen under Title 42, because health issues are always going to be a problem, no matter if COVID was the main cause of it or not. COVID, it could always come back. It could be a new COVID, and then you got basic diseases out there already. Like, Title 42 was actually pretty good, another way to like expedite a deportation instead of having to like get tangled up in the courts. Like, no, they may have measles, mumps, leprosy. Like, no, I don't want you over here, and I don't want you to put you in this detention facility with all these other immigrants that all don't have that. I could at least isolate you or something, or just outright reject you, because these people don't come over with paperwork. Can't believe people watch a loser like me. Damn. Well, Jake, here, look, I love how you're calling everyone else a loser. Have you ever decided to consider your own words and maybe think you're the loser? Like, if everyone else is here and you're the only one calling me a loser, have you realized that might be a you issue? Like, you're going to blame everyone but yourself? What am I doing work for the Kingdom as a Christian? Like, bro, we talk about God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Most Sacred Bible on the stream all the time. You talk about the Lord with more than 3 people, you're technically in a church, albeit you ain't in a building. We talk about the Lord here all the time. Try to do good things for other people, and like people do good things for me. Like, no. We're not perfect, we're human, but we try. Well, I appreciate that, so Phil. I try to brush my hair and wet it and brush it back, and I put it in a ponytail and stuff. Johnny, how I feel about Trump. He needs to release the Jeffrey Epstein list, and then I need to ask him a few questions about the al-Baghdadi raid. Other than that, I don't like him. Albeit he's appeasing. He's trying to appease me a little bit by doing getting close and kind of following what I'm saying a little bit. That's just got those 2 issues. That's mainly the big 2 ones. Like, where the fuck's my special forces team? And then release that Jeffrey Epstein list. Albeit I know I focused on the dog, there's a group of people with that dog. How do I feel about kangaroos? They're pretty cool. Yeah, Stoffel, the best thing to do is don't give a fuck how you look. I mean, yeah, care how you look, but don't care how you look. Make your hair look nice and shit, look presentable, but don't give a fuck how you look. Have confidence in it. Don't be like, oh, don't look at my wound on my arm and you're always trying to hide it or some shit. Rock that shit. I don't know how to tell you, put some confidence with it. I got a knife. Knives, trust me, I got my UK spirit over here. I got 9 knives on me over here. Somebody getting shanked today, boy. You tried sending money to my PayPal the other night? Yeah, my PayPal's having issues. It's wanting to lag and everything and be a piece of shit. I'm working on it, so you being able to donate to my PayPal right now is probably not going to happen because they're doing some fuck shit over there with that. Right now, I'm trying to get it fixed and everything and worked out, but technological issues. What usually should be a 5-minute fix ends up taking all day. I get it. Tech's annoying. No, Naomi, don't waste your time. I'll let you know when I get it fixed. It's not fixed right now. I try to go upload my ID on there with me to hold my ID and everything, and it's the screen will stay white and won't load in and let me verify my profile. Every time I've tried it, they're just trying to cheat me out of money. That's all it is. I got you, Stoffel. You have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. I got smoke in my eye. All right, kiddies. Thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day. It goes, Alex. And then A Zappy. Plan today, growing the stream as it is every day. And, you know, it's handling politics and shit like that. It's not much really different than any other day. I appreciate it, Naomi. I'm hanging in there. Kind of enjoy not smoking my nicotine vape anymore right now, I'll be honest with you. My mind's not racing a trillion thoughts because they got all those chemicals in it that shouldn't be in there. You know, my brain's actually like freaking out because it's not freaking out. If that makes any sense. No, I don't have an iPhone. My cell phone bill every month's like $50 for unlimited data and talk and all that. And I don't have unlimited hotspot, but I got like a little bit of hotspot. Other than that, my day's going good. You know, I'm 6 feet above ground, Lord willing. You know, able to face you handle my trials and tribulations on the ground running, so to speak. A and J. So, doing pretty good so far. It's the worst thing I had to eat. Shit. Oh, bro, like, I mean, I guess, I don't know. It depends on the thing of, like, worst thing. And it's all in the eye of the beholder. I'm sure it could be a lot worse. But, like, bro, I've seen people leave a pizza box out on the ground, and it's been there for hours. I've taken that, ate it. I don't give a fuck. There was bugs on it, crawling on it. Just knocked them off, ate it. Like, bro, if I went to a restaurant and there was, like, food left over on your plate and it was untouched, snag, noms. Like, no, I would be stalking you and your food. Like, no, as soon as you got up your table, I got up and went and grabbed that food you didn't eat. It was like, give me that shit. Albeit it wasn't from the trash, but, you know, God only knows what they could have sickness-wise. Ross, I'm okay with the winter out here. I've been out here for 3 years. I don't even use a fire to stay warm. Lake, man, I get sick from shit I eat all the time because people cross-contaminate the shit out of that fucking shit. All right, Naomi, I appreciate it. I tried to get it done this morning because I was like trying to transfer what I did get sent to me on PayPal to my Cash App because I ain't got paid from YouTube yet. And just get it over there, but I don't know, it wants to lag. I mean, I've had a card shipped out to me several times. Every time I go check my P.O. box, I can't find it, and the card gets shipped back. Somehow it's never in my P.O. box, but the card will get shipped back. I don't care about YouTubers that want to help me, dog. I care about YouTubers that want the Jeffrey Epstein list released. And care about America in general. I could give a damn about somebody wanting to make millions of dollars of content off of me by helping me. Like, no thank you. Just give me the money and shut the fuck up and go away. Seriously. I got a PayPal and Cash App and all that shit. Just donate, shut the fuck up, go. Period. I don't care about what your sponsorship wants. Yo, like, no. Yo, endorsements? No, you ain't dictating how my channel go. Like, I could do some streams with some people, but I need the Jeffrey Epstein list released before I do any features with anyone. I can go through like a 3-hour sit-down chit-chat with you without smoking a cigarette. Albeit there may be a bathroom break in between. I can go smoke a stogie then. Do I play Minecraft? Fuck no. And I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole because of Jack Texiera's goddamn annoying ass. Ruining everything like a worthless piece of shit he is. Ukraine-Russia war would have been over by now if it weren't for that fucking worthless piece of shit. Like, bro, that'd just be 10% left of Crimea to get, Lachansk region, Donetsk, and all that shit. Zaporizhia, well, that'd already been all back because 10% of Crimea's got to go left. That's where the fuck we'd be at right now, but no, you wanted to get in the fucking way! You're a fucking moron. Make me feel like Adam Sandler sometimes. Why can't I be quarterback? You fucking missed. There you go. That's why, goddamn fucking moron. The target's right there. You're fucking doing that shit. Head from America. You going between rage and apathy with him destroying it? Dude, stop lagging. No. Damn. Sorry, I was answering text messages and it popped up on my screen. I'm trying to scroll and close it and it would want to lag and not close. What are you talking about, the ballroom though, for the White House? He's got to be careful of that reconstruction. He's going to fuck up some of these secret paths and shit they got in the White House. Albeit, dude, you're going to have to renovate that thing from the ground up anyways, even after he gets out of office. Y'all forget you put him down in the fucking secret bunker back with the George Floyd riots. That motherfucker's a walking, like, leak, dog. And you put him down in the most secure bunker possible. When he could have been blind to the whole shit the entire time. No, congratulations. No, you have to rebuild the entire White House. And anything he does, no, whoever goes in next, you got to destroy what he did and rebuild it. Because he probably put some Russian foreign, like, spy asset devices in there. Like, dude, he's a Russian asset. Answer you. Person that feels like you got up in March on DC 11. Imagine. Bro, if all the homeless people walked on Washington, D.C., they're fucked, bro. They're done. Like, dude, not even Delta Force is going to be able to stop us. Like, homie, they live out in this shit just like me. Like, no, homie. Who you go hide from? No, these motherfuckers are out here tweaked out sometimes, bro. It'd be 20 degrees outside. They passed out in like a t-shirt shorts. They'll wake up the next day just fine. No, homie, DC would be fucked. Don't give them a gun and like a full kit of armor. Like, bro, they'd be screwed. They wouldn't last. Like, dog, somebody tried to assassinate Trump. Trump on his private residency at a golf course. Still had somebody be able to camp outside there for 12, 13 hours with like a Delta Force security detail out there. Like, no, homie, DC's fucked if the homeless people unite and walk on it. Anywhere in America's fucked if you get together and walk on it. Hell, you could do it yourself. That's how bad they are. Like, all this shit they were talking about Russia at the beginning of the Ukraine-Russian war and how unprepared they were for this war, that's how America is. Like, homie, when you get drafted, they ain't gonna have enough guns to give you. They're gonna tell you to bring your guns from your house, but even then, they don't got spare parts to that shit. Or possibly the bullets. You get hand-me-downs in this military. Don't believe me? Go talk to veterans. You're probably wearing some dead man's boots when you go in there. Let alone clothes. Militarized homeless Marines. That's not even getting into the veteran aspect of them being homeless. No, I'm just talking about regular ass junkies, dog. They can't even handle those. Like, at the end of the day, I've thought of a new cop recruitment, like for physical like cardio test. No, I'm gonna go grab 4 meth heads from the prison. Or like active meth heads, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to make someone relapse, but make them smoke meth and be like, go catch them. Literally, I'm gonna put a number 1 on one and a number 2 on another one, and they ain't gonna find 3, because there's not gonna be a third one. I'm actually probably just see 2 people. And I'm gonna make the cops chase them all day. Like, no, keep up with them all day, follow them around all day. No, you are unprepared, Soul Ranger. You are very unprepared. Very unprepared. Yes, there's more guns than people in America, but your guns are not a military NATO standard gun that is universal. No, sorry, your homeboy, your nice exotic gun you got there is not up to NATO standard and what the military wants for synchronization. No, they don't got extra barrels for you or a firing pin or a trigger or bullets for you. No. You're firing something outside of the NATO standard. Who are we going to war with? You're going to war with China. You better hope the Lord holds that back as long as they can. As much as you are, like, Lord willing, I get peace over there in Russia and Ukraine, but, like, and Lord willing, China don't do anything, but if it ain't there, it's with each other. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it ain't with an international adversary, it's gonna be a civil war. But we're going to war either way. You need this energy in DC? I believe it. Because Trump's saying that they won't invade. They will invade. Trump's just trying to start a war so the Jeffrey Epstein list will not come out. I'm pushing on it hard. I'm trying to get people are starting to focus on it because, like, no, the shutdown's the only reason it's going on as long as it is, because now you're becoming financially broke. You're more focused on your bills, feeding your family, all this other shit. You don't even care about Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck anymore and that covering up the Jeffrey Epstein list. No, you're more focused over here on this government shutdown now. I mean, like, gas was $5 a gallon, but that was back in when Russia invaded Ukraine, but, like, that made no sense. Russia imported, like, 21% of their gas from us. Or, I mean, I think it was 7%. No, it was 21. We imported 7% from them. But we cut that shit off, but somehow gas was $5 a gallon. You know, we have, like, hundreds of thousands of barrels sitting over here, but somehow our gas went up. What? Like, no, that was price gouging at its core, and they won't pull out a lawsuit on it. I'm going to be honest with you, you're probably almost rolling off the dice a little bit better with Kamala. Ish. I say ish, because she weren't listening for shit the first 4 years she was in there. No, we got the right truth. The Jeffrey Epstein list will get released. Period. Y'all they molested children. That's getting released. I could give a fuck about a war right now. The minute I release that list, everything in the international community is going to turn right over. Like, it'll be a civil war everywhere. Fuck your government. These are my kids, goddammit. How do I get food? I'm a plant. I photosynthesize my food. I don't need to eat. Oh, what a minivan stand. I missed it. Oh, that's what they're saying. Oh, yeah, Ross, I know. It's everywhere. Doctors, police, military, porn, Hollywood, fast food, you name it. Tech. No, Kash Patel's face looked the way it did. I'm sorry, that said it all. That said that list was real. Kash Patel couldn't hide it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Kash Patel over there, boy. Like, no, that list's real as fuck, dog. Like, yeah, you won't. That list was real as shit. You don't go from a guy that's been on camera all the time, normal, to. Like, it's starting to, like, really wig out, bro. Can't hack a piece of paper. I know they kept stuff on paper, but, like, bro, at the end of the day, it's all on the computer too. And with the amount of, like, people that are actually involved, it'll be snakes killing snakes. So, like, even if they try to lie, it won't work. Because it'll be like, no, you're actually on the list, and you're on the list, and, like, that was a false list, and here comes China in with a real list, or all these other people. The snakes will start to eat each other. They'll have no choice. Because it's going to become, it's all they're going to do is try to save their ass, all of them. I'm actually sober, but okay. That's nice self-projection. Do I have children? Yes, I had a daughter I didn't know about. Her mother never told me I got her pregnant. So Lord willing, hopefully her mother's still alive and she's not off in foster care somewhere, because I already know she sealed the birth records and everything else. Either way, the Jeffrey Epstein list needs to get released. Because at the end of the day, they sit there and try to, like, defend Charlie Kirk. It's like, no, he wanted the list released, and then he went against the list being released once he got into administration, which tells me all I need to know about how he was treating his kids. Period. You molested them. Got it. Terrible father. Got it. Had millions of dollars, would rather go argue with broke college students than going into the halls of Congress with your influence and actually making actual change for America in the domestic sphere and international. Nope, you would rather go argue with college students all day that are broke as fuck. What a national hero, bro. God damn. Bust out the red carpet. Okay, Lays. It will be released, Benny. They'll get shot in the neck if they don't. People are getting tired of it. And at the end of the day, if people would just do what the fuck I say, with all the boaters that carry all the GDP into the ports for America, that are American workers, if they all protest along with the locomotive workers and freighters, the 18-wheeler drivers, dude, that list will get released in 24 hours, less than 24 hours. America will be bleeding trillions of dollars. They cannot afford it. They can't. And at the end of the day, if they want to play the hardball game and, like, you know, not pay you or something, like, bro, just take their product and eat. If they want to break the law and not be held accountable for it, we can do it too. It's not that hard. You're making this 1,000 times harder than it needs to be. Like, bro, this is goddamn Bug's life. They're the grasshoppers. We're the ants. I don't know if I have to go back to that scene with the nut and the grasshopper's hitting the other grasshopper with a nut. Yeah, not so bad when it's just one, right? And then he breaks it and they all come pouring out on him. Life, no, this is Bug's life. They're the grasshoppers. We're the ants. If you just do what the fuck you're told, this would be over. This would have been released like months ago. But you know, you're still fighting me. I mean, like, dude. No, I'm politically independent. Again, Bing, you would get it if you get them all to protest. America cannot afford to bleed trillions of dollars. Like, goddamn. Like, you're more worried about that 8 hours at work than you are the Lord. It's getting sad. Pretty sure the Lord didn't say, wait until you find another job if you don't like this one. And, oh yeah, even if you don't like your job, stay there and suffer. No, I'm pretty sure the Lord said, I will provide and take care of you. And you're not putting any faith in him to do that. While you stay in your job you don't want to be in. You got to get some conviction in your life. Like, bad. I don't know who you trust in your life. I don't know who, like, your BFF is, or like who you would call like during a nuclear apocalypse type thing, you know, your buddy type thing. How much ever you love and commitment to that person you have, you need to start giving that to Jesus Christ. God and the Holy Spirit will say your Bible, and they will take care of you. They're jealous. They don't want you putting anyone else before them. You need to get some conviction in your life. I'm giving you the solution to the problem and you won't do it. So, like, that's a you thing, not a me thing. I'll just come up with a new solution. I'll just make another one. Oh, my chat was frozen. No wonder. What happened with the jacket? Andre, that's what happens when you've been out here 3 years with this shit on. Running around out here in the woods and shit. Doing work, son. Yeah, Ethan, like before there has to be any like revolution of violence and all that. No, there are peaceful ways to get that list released pretty quick. I'm gonna be honest with you. No one has to kill anybody and do something they don't want to spiritually, so to speak, per se. But like, no, there's ways to get that list released without like even punching somebody. I appreciate that, Deborah. I'm good at solving problems. Really, I could solve mine if YouTube would stop shadow banning my YouTube. I mean, like, I don't know how I have 300,000 views on my channel and like actual content for this month alone. And you know, every 1,000 views, I get $4 from ad revenue. And like, bro, the amount of views I have and my ad revenue, no, it's not what it should be. They're like literally robbing me blind of money. I appreciate that, Zippy. Well, Deborah, I don't plan on leaving these shoes. I plan on leaving homelessness, but these shoes I'm in are different. I got a lot of shit to do. Morning, feather turd. What you want, rascal? Oh, don't get all quiet now. Don't you get all quiet now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you get all quiet now. That's what I thought. Yeah, what? What? Well, the sour cream and the onion chips I gave you not good enough? Huh? What, love bug? Yeah, what? Get out of this jacket, it's getting hot. Let's put deodorant and shit on too before I forget. Kids are the future of America, but we won't release the Jeffrey Epstein list, you lying motherfuckers. Did I just throw it back in my bag? Probably did. My body spray's not in this one. Fucking horn for. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, bird. Yeah. What, love bug? What? Oh. What's the plan? Keep growing my monetized YouTube. Becoming more financially independent. Boom! Like a 22.5K power bank. It's got fast charging and all that shit. Like 3 different slots you can charge out of, or really 5. Albeit one's gonna have to be an iPhone. And then hey, from North Carolina, Alamance County region. Fuck. Some camelus. I got a shit ton of knives. I got a shit ton of knives, boy. Oh, that's my cigars. Eat those, baby. What? Okay, I guess put my knife pouch in my other side of the pocket. I tuck it in this pocket. It's not. Oh shit, the hatchet thing came off. Had a rubber thing on it. Pow! How's my day going? How it goes, Ziggy? Same old shit, different day. Morning, Tinder. Same old shit, different day, brother. Same old shit, different day. Fuck, my knife is in here. I don't know if in here. Albeit this one's broke. Piss. Because it should pop all the way out, but it don't. And then it like, gotta break it, because like the bend in piece here is like bent and it'll hook. It don't even lock anymore. It should lock, but it don't. Oh, there it goes. Like the try to see if I can see it. Like the rolly piece inside there where it's supposed to catch here, and then this hook thing here, it's like bent right in here. Because this piece ain't locking it in place right now. This piece right here, that back piece under that's usually inside here, as you can see. It's not locked. There it goes. It's fucked up here though. On this one. Like the blade lock piece, I feel is like too short. It's not long enough. Or actually it's too long. Yeah, it's like a millimeter too long, and I'd have to take this apart and shave like a millimeter off of that to fix it. That's why it's making all that clacking. Or I'd have that one. I can just do that with my thumb, so. You know, just straight out and then, well. Used to being on the left side. Left side, I don't have to flip it. You can just come straight out. Just straight out, out. Not that hard. People don't know how fast I can shank them. Like, buddy, you've been stabbed 50 times before you done know you've been stabbed. Yeah. No, I mean, it could be the tension bolts out of adjustment, but like, it's just like a millimeter too short. I mean, too long. It could be. I don't know. It's one of my newer ones I have. I don't want to use it yet and like fuck with it and put it through like the wear and tear. Because this one, let me check. Let's make sure that someone didn't secret sharpen this on me. Yeah, no, they didn't. Like, this one's dull as fuck. I should not be able to do this. Like, no, this knife's dull as shit. Morning, Aspen. Yeah, I have another one that's like pure steel. Like, you know, all the way up, it's steel. And then like the hilt, it's got like two like hearts and like carved out in the middle of it that are hollow. So you can see all the way through them. So realistically, you could tie a rope through there if you wanted to, but like, you know, but it's pure steel. So even if you like, you just hit somebody with a hilt, like right on the fucking face, bro, like, it's not gonna feel too good. You can probably break their nose. Try to flip that around and bang! Like, boy. Yeah, I got more. I just don't feel like going through my bag and getting like them all out. Because like some of them are just like a blade and stuff and the pins are broken. I'm trying to keep them safe. But the other ones, nah. Mind you, of a buddy I used to hang out with California, or you used to hang out with in California. I got you. Yeah, I don't stay at shelters. I don't do that shit. Jesus, chat got quiet in here. There's 46 people. Hello? Nah. They're up in their nest still. They haven't came out and ran around yet. A little bit they were, but probably off in the trash cans giving the McDonald's customers heart attacks. Like, bro, you walk up the trash can and go throw the trash away, a fucking squirrel comes flying out. You're like, oh shit! You're not expecting it. All of a sudden you hear and like squirrel come flying out at you. You're like, what the fuck? No, I don't play COD Mobile. I used to play Call of Duty like 4 and Modern Warfare 2 a lot, but I stopped. I got bored. When Modern Warfare 3 came out after World of War and stuff, I was like, this is pretty much the same game over and over again. I'm done. You know, after getting to the 10th Prestige and then them releasing another one, I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. Yeah, we had to put like weights on our trash cans out in the, like when we lived out in the country. If not, they'd knock it over. That and the possum would like to eat the cat food. And possums are dumb animals, dog. You can take a stick and whack it in the head. It's just going to sit there. It wouldn't move. You have to push it off the porch. Other than that, you're going to give it brain damage just smacking it in the head for it to run away. Like, it wouldn't run, so you had to push it. Like, get out of here. We used to have a shit ton of cats, like, at one of our houses. We raised, like, generations of cats. I mean, like, 5 generations of cats. And it all started from this one calico that gave birth to, like, a black cat, like a Shiba cat. Then it started from that one. And then it's just generations from there. It was 40 degrees here earlier. You know, like in the low 40s, kind of high 40s. I'm used to it being cold though. Like, even though albeit there's a wind, like I got to get used to it more. But like, you know, it could be 10 degrees out here and there's like wind. I'll be fine. From time to time, you'll see me have to put my gloves on or something, but like, you know, as long as I acclimate to it, I'll be fine. They're just omnivores. They're more scavengers than anything. And they're very skittish. I mean, like, one was like running around near my shelter one time, like, because I threw food out. It was far enough away, but it was close enough. And, you know, I'm like, what's this noise? Because I heard like twigs snapping and shit. And I just get up and stand up and you just watch this little possum waddle away. And it's like, buddy, if I really wanted to kill you, you'd be dead. I was watching it waddle. They just look creepy. Other than that, they're a pretty docile animal. Ish. And it's funny that it's opossum. The O silent. Not a whole lot. I'm helping someone move today. I know that. No, I'm not a felon, dog. I live in North Carolina, Alamance County. You goddamn Down syndrome moron. Just, dude, like, bro, you're gonna, like, really piss me off with that shit. I appreciate that. Love from America. Same to you. Like, weren't the victims supposed to get together and make a list and release it? Like, too, by the way, like, before I have to get all these voters and shit. Like, bro, I'm ready for this to get out. Like, I need the Jeffrey Epstein list released before we go to World War III. Period. Because, like, homie, I'm sorry. If the list ain't released when World War III happens, I'm not going to the draft. Fuck you. I will let you die under those cursed people. No, thank you. You are dead on arrival. Don't matter how clandestine you thought that mission was. Nope, the Lord, like, let China hack in right there. And you are dead men walking. And women walking, by the way. Or he, she, it's, I don't know. Yeah, Prince Andrew got exposed, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Jeffrey Epstein. Trump's in on it, though, because he knew what Prince Andrew had done. So that's why he told you to, like, before the list was even released, he was like, oh, he can tell you some stories about that nasty place. Then he would know because he was there with him. Which, in extension, is like, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, the people are getting fed up. Archie, I'm well aware of Jesus loves me. If Jesus didn't love me, I would not be alive today, be able to have this conversation with y'all. At all. I would have died to alcohol poisoning overdose like months ago when they first tried to kill me. Albeit they tried a couple more times, it didn't work out too well for them. Thank the Lord. Because if not, I wouldn't be having this conversation with y'all. I appreciate the support. I really do. Nah, Stephen Hawkins, I guarantee I could see it. Pretty easily. Bro, dude, if you went to that island, you knew it was on that island. Sorry. The minute they took someone off that, like, when they took someone to that island and they came off that island, trust me, they ran their mouth about that island. And other people knew about it. The worst part is the dark side of people came out. They were like, ooh, really? I'm going. Other people were like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm out, homie. Like, everyone else, though, there's a bunch of people like, ooh, I'm going. And that's kind of where everyone's at now with them, like, trying to cover up the list more than anything. Just let it go. Don't worry about it. It's a big deal. I mean, like, look at all these other problems we got facing. Us. Like, are your kids not more important than anything else on this planet? Who funded it? Everyone did. Like, dude, the international community is in on that one. They're still on about that guy. Like, I remember seeing that clip of that news briefing when he's at the table. They're still on about that. Like, Yes, we're still on about it. No, Lele, I don't play any instruments, but if I did, I would like to play the drums. Make all the noise back there. Be like the animal from the Muppets. Just beating the hell out of everything, bro. Just beating the hell out of everything. Yeah, I know, Divine, I know. Yeah. Never mind the release of the JFK files. Never did that either. Picture an animal, yeah. Because I think of that commercial. I think it was a commercial, or it was like the actual from like the Muppet movie when they're like the pirates or some shit. But I think that one was more of a musical. I think I might be thinking of the commercial. Well, I appreciate it, Layla. But unfortunately, I got to end the stream here. I got to go run, help someone move, and do all this other shit, and charge my phone, and I'll get back to streaming here at some point. But y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next live.